2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Here we go. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Davis. Luka Doncic out there with Harden, and it's LeBron James, and it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And so Young nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And here's the fast break. Here's James.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Walker. Siakam trying to free himself up. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And he sinks the second. And here's the East. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David. And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Young dishes to Embiid. Great D that time from Davis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
LeBron is doubled. That's a 2 from Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now, here's Walker. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Inside, here's Leonard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Outside, Walker. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Harden the pass to Davis. Kicks to Lillard. And here's Leonard. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Harden. Here's LeBron. Goes up again, and it's Davis laying it in.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Walker. Back to Young. Embiid kicks to Young. Pass to Embiid. From deep, Walker. The West All-Stars pull it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Harden against Walker. Over Harden. That one a little long.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
He was all alone on that one. Young's got 5 now.
The most lethal part of Young's game, his outside shot is often on the money.
Here's James. Lillard outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Shots good from Young.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
Lillard outside. Offline with his 3. Here's Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden outside. Back to James. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Harden. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Walker. Over Harden. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Now, here is Young after LeBron James's miss. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Here's Lillard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing here by 8. From past the arc, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Shots good by Walker.
about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see.
Here is Paul. Mitchell with it. Paul looking over the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Lowry. Passes it to Sabonis. Lowry against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Lowry, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Lowry. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Gobert against Sabonis to the inside. Middleton, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now here's Paul. Mitchell outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Tatum. Back to Lowry, and taken away by Paul. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And they pick up 2. And it's an 11-point West All-Star lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Middleton. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Ingram passes to Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Paul against Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. T right on him. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He's with the ball. 15-point game. And here's Adebayo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lowry can't get it to go. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And it's Ingram missing. Middleton on the wing, covered by Mitchell. And Middleton kicks to Sabonis. Lowry against Paul. Outside Tatum. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by the West. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. The drive by Mitchell from 12 feet out. Again, the West All-Stars.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Adebayo. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Jokic. Mitchell against Middleton. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. The shot, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Lowry against Paul. Beyond the arc. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the West All-Stars as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
I ain't saying nothing for me. I don't really give a... Oh, man. Because I'm all over.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Ingram is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch in on you.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 17. Simmons against Ingram. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Count it.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength by Nikola Jokic.
Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Simmons passes to Adebayo, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good by Butler.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Here's Westbrook after Ben Simmons' bucket. The drive by Jokic. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, the mobility of Jokic, very impressive. This guy gets to the basket well for a big man.
Outside Tatum. The dish to Lowry. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Tatum, no good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Butler following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And Butler, here we go. Count it. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7 and slam dunk by Gobert.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Butler dishes to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. His three-pointers off the mark. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. And the East with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Tatum. And Trae Young subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The West also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Leonard comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Butler. Westbrook with the nice D there. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Lillard the pass to LeBron. Down low. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Giannis. Young from outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lillard outside. LeBron trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Young up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Butler against Lillard. Here's Jokic. James trying to free himself up. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And here are the East All-Stars now. 19-point game. Siakam against LeBron. Here's how good that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Walker's checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis comes in for Jokic. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Free throw no good for Giannis.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's James. He has 7. To the paint. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Here's Giannis. Outside, Walker. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from three-point range. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now, here's Siakam. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Outside, Davis. Second chance shot. That one's not going to go. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Outside, Simmons. Got a piece of it. Now Lillard. He's got 6. The pass to Davis. Over Young. And Davis can't get it to go. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Here's Walker. And James pulls it down. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lillard. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 8 points for Lillard.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. James against Young. Kept alive.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
James against Siakam from 12 feet out. And that one goes long. Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Walker. They double-team Walker. Back to Giannis. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And they're moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Sabonis comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Middleton subbed in for Young. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And here's the West with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If
Davis finds Leonard. Al Paul. Back to Leonard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. There's Walker with the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And when you're open, Paul will find you in a nanosecond. I mean, that's one thing that makes him really special. Now,
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game so far. Another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Embiid. James kicks to Leonard. Harden outside for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 9.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Middleton finds Embiid. Back to Walker. Pass to Embiid. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Leonard. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Inside, shoots, and the rejection by Giannis. .34 seconds left here in the second. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West All-Stars have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the East. Tatum comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Kemba Walker. The West also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Ingram comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. And he's good on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The feed to Embiid. Not going to go that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Paul launches it from deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's the West All-Stars with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the West All-Stars.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And, Kenny, what are your thoughts on the East All-Stars?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's the West with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Young is out there with Kemba Walker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Now, here is Young. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Young. Harden surveying the D. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Young outside. Walker against Harden. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Kemba Walker. Walker against Harden. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
Here's Walker. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point lead. Outside Leonard. Doncic against Young. Doncic, no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. Misses the 3.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. LeBron trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Giannis. He's with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's West now. A 2-point game. James looking it over. And James throws it down.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Walker against Harden. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Butler, he's checked in for the East. Jokic has checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for Luka Doncic. And so he hits both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Over to the left wing. Left side, Westbrook. Over Young. And that one's good. Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Walker the pass to Young. Over Westbrook. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Walker with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
The score now all even. 19 points for Trae Young.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
Here is Harden following the basket by Trae Young. Right side Westbrook. All sorts of time. And it's Westbrook again missing. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 17-6 run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A lot of quickness on that drive. Walker loves forcing the pace. Excellent at drawing contact.
The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I love how efficient Walker is. The Connecticut alum continues to just thrive on the offensive end.
Adebayo is checked in for the East. Ben Simmons comes in for Young. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Lillard's checked in for James Harden. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Outside Leonard. Over Simmons. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 19-6 run. He had a nice open look right there. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Jokic. And it's the East with the rebound. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Leonard, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Walker finds Adebayo, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars and the East with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Siakam. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Walker. Ingram, he's checked in for the West. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Up again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Adebayo against Lillard. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Westbrook can't get it to go. Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
2 points. That one goes.
Really hard to stay with Jimmy Butler because he's so good at getting shots up and in past the defense. Just has a real knack for scoring even when challenged.
Now, here's Jokic. Dishes it to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Ingram comes with the double team. Sabonis, the pass to Butler. Lowry from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Chris Middleton's checked in for Simmons. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Ingram kicks to Gobert. Back to Ingram. Passes to Lillard. For three, Westbrook. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5. Ingram against Middleton. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ingram.
Well, I like the fact that Ingram not standing around watching their guys, working hard to get something out of that possession.
Here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lowry's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Lillard, the pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. East grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the pass to Lowry. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Jokic against Adebayo. And Middleton kicks to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Sabonis, the pass to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Butler feeling out a bit. No good. Shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Ingram against Middleton. Pass to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now here's Butler. He's got 9. Here's Sabonis. Outside Lowry. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Westbrook passes to Ingram. Pass to Lillard. Out to the right wing. For 3, Ingram hits it from 3-point range. Ingram's got 7 points.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Lowry kicks to Sabonis. Outside Butler. Lobs it up for Lowry. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in. The West also making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Jokic. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in for Damian Lillard. Paul passes to Gobert. Paul outside. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Mitchell against Middleton. Back to Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Over Lowry. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Middleton looking it over. Tatum kicks to Middleton. Lowry from outside. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Paul. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. East All-Stars lead by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the East All-Stars. They have a 9-point lead. On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got LeBron James. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Paul. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Ingram passes to James. Back to Ingram. Pass to Paul. Drops in the layup for 2.
You really got to admire how Paul gets these hard shots to fall. He's got great concentration and creativity in traffic.
Now here's Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Antetokounmpo, no good. Down low. And James throws it down hard.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Pass to Embiid. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Middleton on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lowry against Paul. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Paul outside. On the wing, James. Over onto Antetokounmpo. LeBron can't get it to go.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Yep, that one goes.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Here's Paul. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. A drive by Paul. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Antetokounmpo, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Giannis. Lowry dishes to Embiid. Outside for Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The East All-Stars on offense. It's a 5-point game. Giannis high post. Working on James. Giannis outside. Lowry for 3. Good work defensively by Paul. They push it up 4 on 3. No good from outside. Tipped away. Paul with the steal. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the East. Siakam is checked in for Jason Tatum. Walker comes in for Chris Middleton. Young is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the West All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's James Harden in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Harden. Good D by Embiid. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, leading by 5. Young in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Young's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Very accurate. Harden draws the double. He kicks to Paul. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
LeBron passes to Paul. Looking to get back on track here. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Leonard over Giannis. Leonard no luck. Loads it up there for Siakam. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And here's Giannis. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, when you're talking about guys who can score over anybody, Antetokounmpo's name always comes up. So hard to defend.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And that one misses. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Paul, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he was going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And you know, with Paul, his competitive drive really exceptional. He wants to be one of the all-time greats, and he's got a great winning mindset.
And the second free throw, good. Walker with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
That's good from Walker. And here is James. LeBron is doubled. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Paul with the 3. They get it back, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. now Young. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 10. To the middle. And it's Leonard missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's the lob to Lillard. Giannis grabs the miss. Now the East All-Stars with it. Giannis is double. Inside, Young. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young, solid. They're just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Now here's LeBron to the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Lillard.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And he makes that one. And it's 13 points for James Harden.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Leonard.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Walker against Harden. Harden with the defensive effort. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Lillard. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Walker the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Trying to get open is Davis. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Harden.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now here's Harden. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Young. Giannis left side. The pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now, here is Young. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% action. Harden against Walker. And the basket by Harden.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Walker against Harden. To the paint. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And he makes both free throws. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Walker against Harden. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shoot.
And Young kicks to Siakam. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Walker's shot is off. Walker's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. Drops in the tray.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now, here is Young. Free throw line jump shot, and he connects with the jumper.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And it's Davis missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here is Harden. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Leonard trying to break free. And it's off from three-point range. Walker looking for an opening. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.